I had a meeting with Sarah. The model number was kept from me. We went as far as to check all the customs records for this company, Medical Technologies Limited, and only 3 drills were brought in. 1 from China, 2 that we presented at the press conference. But we still could not get any response. We had persons on the ground trying to check on the drill to see exactly what model it was so we could do a proper price comparison. The drill has been kept under lock and key and kept away from everyone. There's a culture of fear surrounding this drill.
I'm not arguing too much anymore and would prefer that the debate or discussion doesn't center around cost, but more an opportunity to expose what neurosurgeons do.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Anisabel Rose. And in this one, a major update on the multi-million-dollar neurosurgery drill with a model number EM800. And it's safe to say that Dr. Alfred Dawes was right all along. This drill of $31.5 million is an overkill. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So following the press conference from People's National Party opposition spokesperson on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes, we're seeing everyone coming out little by little, breaking their silence. And of late, MedTech has broken their silence and even given out the model number of this 31.5 million neurosurgery drill. And so, with the model number being EM800, Dr. Alfred Dawes took it and he basically ran some more investigation only to find out that what he has been stating since last year up until recently, he was right all along. And I did a little research on this EM800 neurosurgery drill and I found this shocking information. But I'm making to hear Dr. Alfred Dawes first, and uno can go run go do phone research too, you know. And then uno go hear from the Minister of Health, Chris Tufton, who's basically coming now to say that we shouldn't really focus on the price, but that the Bustamante Hospital for Children has gotten this, you know, high-tech drill. Now, we weren't contemplating whether or not Bustamante Hospital for Children should have gotten this drill. We are for them to get high-tech equipment in order to, you know, be able to do the surgeries on whomever may be sick. And if needs be, we taxpayers would want a neurosurgery drill in every hospital across Jamaica. But the point of the matter is, $31.5 million for one drill is overkill when we saw that this very same drill, and we can do our own research as I stated. Let's say we put it at the max, 38,000 US. That worked out to be approximately 7 million Jamaican dollars. And we can max it out on the calculator too. So the $31.5 million that was paid for this is not right any at all, and we need to know now who is the owner of this institution and why was they given the bid and how long have they been doing business with the government. That is what we want to know.
So I saw the release from Medical Technologies Limited that came out yesterday, and it is like a heavy burden has been lifted off my chest. You see, for months, we have been trying to get the make and model of this drill. We've asked Sarah repeatedly. My colleague in the Senate, Senator Lambert Brown, has been raising this issue repeatedly. What type of drill could cost $31 million? All the answers that we got just pointed to, it's a highly advanced drill, it's the first of its kind, and don't focus on the cost, focus on the benefits. I had a meeting with Sarah. The model number was kept from me. We went as far as to check all the customs records for this company, Medical Technologies Limited, and only 3 drills were brought in, 1 from China, 2 that we presented at the press conference, but we still could not get any response. We had persons on the ground trying to check on the drill to see exactly what model it was so we could do a proper price comparison. The drill has been kept under lock and key and kept away from everyone. There's a culture of fear surrounding this drill, and people stay away from it as if it is the Ark of the Covenant. We even went as far, Lambert Brown tried to table questions in the Senate to ask about this drill. He was blocked by the Senate president. Left with no option, we decided to have a press conference where we hope that presenting the data that we had about the only 2 drills on record that the Ministry of Health or Seymour would come out and say what exactly this model number of that expensive drill was. We were a bit concerned when the only response was silence from Seymour and from the JLP sending out their attack dogs. We wondered if our plan had failed. Until yesterday, we saw the release from Medical Technologies where they, for the first time, admitted that the model number is a EM800. And for the first time, we know what this exact model number is, who the manufacturer is, and we don't have to guess anymore what the cost is on the international market. My checks saw this drill for no more than $4 million. Very far from the 27 million plus the 4-year service contract, the 2-year service contract valued at $4 million, bringing it to a grand total of $31 million. It is available for all journalists, for all well-thinking Jamaicans to just do a quick Google search. What is the value of an EM800 Medtronic drill? And then you will see that $31 million of taxpayer dollars going into this company for this drill that can be procured for about $3 to $4 million is massive wastage, and it demands further investigation as to how that procurement process allowed this to happen. The other thing coming out of the press release is that MP Donovan Williams has confessed publicly that he has been breaking the law he helped to pass in 2023 that demanded that persons who are holding shares on behalf of a beneficial owner must declare this to the company's office. In doing so, Mr. Williams has now put himself in the situation where he must either resign from Parliament as he's morally unfit to continue to break the law and sit in the House as a lawmaker, or he must comply with the law and name who that ultimate beneficial owner is. We await the Auditor General's investigation. We await Mr. Donovan Williams' decision as to what course of action he will take, if he will protect this unnamed owner or he's going to backtrack and say that he is the owner and face the scrutiny that this deserves. We also encourage you to continue to support this cause because it is not an easy one. The pushback has been great, and it is only with your continued support that we are able to continue our fight for what is right, for transparency and accountability. Go do your research on the EM800 drill and you will see that you do not need to take my word for it any longer.
Since I'm here, I say I want to see this mysterious drill that has attracted so much attention, and I'm sure with all the questions that have been asked. And I'm not arguing too much anymore and would prefer that the debate or discussion doesn't center around cost, but more an opportunity to expose what neurosurgeons do and what kind of procedures are involved and the complication of those procedures to treat with our young Jamaicans who access the facility.
Basically, to access the contents of the skull, we have to go through bone, which is why the drill is important. Prehistoric times is where we were at, Mr. Tufton. So in 2025, we were still using the equipment Harvey Cushing, the father of neurosurgery, is using. So we were manually attaching perforators and drilling the holes. Now we have high-speed drill. This is electric, and what that does is to eliminate the need for a cylinder that can empty. That's the foot pedal, that's the console, and of course the plug. And for a basic neurosurgical drill, this is what you get. This, along with this.
And why Tufton coming out in this video behaving as if he didn't know that the drill was being bought and the price tag that was attached to this drill? Make that make sense. You are the Minister of Health. So now stop come out and play the Jamaican people like we are fools. And just to add, they still have not released the serial number of this equipment. ABR family and viewers, you all can digest that. Let me say in the comment section. Feel free to fill up the comment section. Let me say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30k and beyond. Help me to get there. Stay tuned for more updates. Stay tuned for more videos. Get this video to at least 10,000 likes. Big up on yourself.